So all right, let's go to emote mode only, of course. There we go. Okay, all right, I think I got two full 100 for 60. All right, let's go play knight. So we're playing CM Master Mouse Sleep. For Kramnik, just to show you guys that I can play badly and win, let's play h4. Now it's gonna be a Hikaru. He plays this bad opening on purpose, but actually maybe Kramnik was thinking, wait, Hikaru is alpha zero in his room, because alpha zero would push the pawn like this. So let's go h5 here. I'll go d3 and e4 next move. So and again, it's also an example of perspective, how you can shift something and change it to where like you can make it to fit what you want it to fit. Because someone will be like, well, I played h4 h5 to play bad moves, to throw people off the scent if he were cheating. But then on the other hand, you can say, well, wait, but alpha zero would play h4 h5, so maybe it's a good move. And just like that, you can sort of obscure the whole issue, and everything becomes much murkier. So okay, let's focus though. He does play e6. Now how do I play this? I want to go knight c3. I kind of want to castle. Is he gonna play d? I'm gonna go e5 here. I don't know if it's a good move, but I kind of feel like with the pawns here, I've got d4 c4. I mean, my position looks decent, I would say. I can also go g3 bishop g2, maybe. I think I am gonna go g3 bishop g2. I'm gonna go here bishop g2 fianchetto to oppose his bishop, and also the pawn on h5. He can't ever get the knight back, so let's go here. No tricks, basically. Without these knight jumps to hit the pawn, I can always just castle safely to the king side. Okay, d6. Let's take. Where's my water? I've got no water. Yikes. Okay, I guess I'll be getting up after this game. Let's play knight d2, knight e4, knight c4 here. Just my empty coffee mug. Oh well. He castles. Okay, so now I can play knight c4. I can also go knight e4. I could play like a3 maybe. I don't actually like my position, but mainly because I feel like this pawn's a little bit dubious on h5. It feels a little bit soft, but maybe my position's okay here. I can go, I guess I can go like knight h4 here. There's knight c4 as well. Yeah, I kind of like knight c4 to hit the bishop. Maybe knight h4, maybe just rook e1, put pressure on everything here. I do have knight e5. I also just like rook e1 and maybe knight e5 here. I think I'm gonna go, I have a4, I have c3, I have d4. I'm gonna go here to go knight g4 to hit the bishop. Maybe makes quite a bit of sense to hit this bishop on f6. There's also knight e3 back. Let's see what he's gonna do here. Okay, it goes b5 logical. I do have knight e3. I think knight e3 is reasonable because I feel like he's creating weaknesses. I'm gonna take and go rook b1, rook b5, and this should be good for me. I mean, I'm not 100% sure if this is actually great, but I feel like there's like a rook b1. There's a lot of pressure here. Okay, it goes bishop d4, which looks wrong. Looks quite wrong actually, because now I should be able to. These pawns are weak. If I take and go here, no, I can take go c3, queen b6, but then he has knight e7. I can also just go c3. I can also go knight g4, but I don't like knight g4. Also, I guess I'll just go c3 and trade here. Why not? I should be better, but my knight on h2 is a little bit misplaced. Like, I'd love to have it on b3 or like e4 or something, but h2 it can only go via g4. Not trivial. He goes queen g5, which I think is a bad move. I think it's bad. Probably just d4, build a big white center. Pawn is guarded. Can't really move the knight. I've got rook e5 lurking. Okay, now knight f3. Ooh, wait, knight f3, knight e5. Takes, rook b8. Doesn't look right. Okay, so let's go queen e2, b. Maybe, no, not a4. a3 is a move. I don't love a3. But I think a3 is decent just to stop. I mean, it doesn't necessarily stop b4, but it kind of does as well. I'm gonna probably play. I want to go e1, but it hangs h5. Okay, I'm up on clock. This is where I need to start pressing him a little bit on the clock, I think. No, I still can't go to e. I keep forgetting that I can't go to e1 because h5 is hanging. I could trade and go rook c1 maybe. Takes, rook c1, rook d4, queen e1. I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna go for this. I think it's playable. I don't actually know if it's playable. It's maybe not so good. Also, after takes, I have queen c1 as well, though, which... Wait, queen c1, there's b8. Okay, let's just go rook c1, pressure the knight. Go. I've got queen c2, I've got queen e1 also. Actually, Actually, I think I've misplayed this. Okay, let's go here. I've definitely misplayed this. Okay, I've got to start picking up the speed here. I need to put pressure on him. I have rook c5 at b5. I have rook e3. See what he does here. Pressure the knight. Takes rook c7, queen e4. I mean, there's a lot of pressure here. But I have most certainly messed this up. Just there. Of course, I go here to hit the knight, create the right triangle. Oh wait, I've got mate. I've got rook c8, or it's almost an ice skater here. Wait a second. Wait. It's almost an ice skater. Let's see what he does. He goes rook b. He's got the knight block, so I guess I'll just go here. If I check, he blocks with the horse. Wait. Hit the rook, hit the pawn. I have this like weird triple threat. I can also take the knight. Yeah, it's too slow. Wait, check, and I win the game. There we go. All right, 1 up, 1 down. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back, you guys. Give me 1 second. Magnus ditches. Magnus, I don't think is streaming. I also think Magnus isn't the tournament over? I thought the tournament ended yesterday. No, didn't it end? Or am I wrong? I thought the tournament ended yesterday, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it did end, right? Thank you so much to Dr. Pharaohs. Appreciate it. So, okay, we get the win 1 out of 1. Magnus wins as well. Game 2 coming up pretty soon. It ended yesterday. Serbia won, right? Yeah. Yeah, nice. Do I find the drama distracting? I mean, for me, the danger is not so much. It's not so much Kramnik losing his mind. So much as it like the doubt that he's trying to cast upon Chess Online. That's what really worries me. Honestly, like that's what worries me about the whole thing is like it's not really even specifically about me. It's the fact that Kramnik is out here trying to basically like sow doubt like about everyone, everything. He's just, I mean, it feels very much like he's just trying to like show 100 stats, basically say that they're all suspicious, you can't catch cheating, and on one hand it feels like he is trying to destroy online chess. It does actually feel a little bit like that. It doesn't feel like he's doing it for the greater good, because if he was doing it for the greater good, I don't think he would be going about it this way. So stop hitting us with ads every 5 minutes. I'm not actually, but I know Twitch does run some amount of ads no matter what. Thank you to Lateki for the 51 months. Appreciate it. So but yeah, please show us a good opening for black. No, I'm probably gonna play particularly garbage openings and see if I can win every game. Yeah. Anyway, but as ultimately, I also find it very sad because what Kramnik is doing, Kramnik is a world champion. He was a very, very good chess player, someone that I have an immense amount of respect for. And he's destroying his reputation by doing this. I mean, he's a former world chess champion, and he's just destroying his reputation. But he's also, of course, proving something that I think it is good, that people are starting to realize that top chess players are not like these crazy geniuses who are like super smart and know everything in the world, because we aren't. That's just the reality. We are not geniuses at everything. And I think that, you know, I think that's one of the problems in chess is definitely like the top players also like very much get treated like that. They get treated like they're these like geniuses that like they walk on water, they're amazing, they're perfect, whatever. And the reality is that's just not the case. 2-minute commercials every 8 minutes, that should not be right. No, it shouldn't be. That should not be right. Though if you do want to dodge it and you do have Amazon Prime, you could actually connect your Amazon Prime to your Twitch Prime, subscribe free to my channel for no money every single month. Instead of spending $5, you can just connect your Prime, take $5 away from Jeff Bezos every month and give it to your favorite streamer. So essentially taking about half of your Amazon Prime subscription and giving it to streamers instead of Jeff Bezos, who I think is doing well today, even though I think Amazon is getting crushed. Yeah, Amazon's 2.6%. Interesting. Thank you to Des for the Prime. Thank you to Shorelook for the 2 months. Appreciate it. So yeah. All right. Okay. OpenAI crushed. I don't know. I mean, I mean, I'm not following that very closely, but I don't think that Sam Altman is worth what, 63 billion? Is that how much they made yesterday? Microsoft up 63%. They made 63 billion market cap jump. Thank you, Sergeant Animal Mother, for the 40. Appreciate it for the 5 months. So anyway, all right. Thank you so much to Jazz for the 8 months. Oh, I said interesting, right? Yeah, I said interesting. think of a hamster ham for the 40 is interesting. Yeah, did Hikaru just accuse Amazon of cheating? Exactly, yeah. So good one. So yeah. All right, round 2 should be starting in a second. Let's see who's still playing. By the way, yes, to be clear, we will be covering the Sinkfield Cup in St. Louis later on. I will obviously be I will have cams for that game, so we will be covering the we'll be covering the Sinkfield Cup. Thanks so much to GG Albatross for the prime. Thanks so much to GG Albatross. I saw the final tweet. Thank you so much to Eric Sir for the 44. Did I see the Nvidia earnings? I mean, I know the reporting. I didn't see what they're at today. What are they at today? Nvidia do I have it? 497 down 1.27%. I don't like it on the long side. I mean, if I had, like, if you put a gun to my head and made me play earnings, I'd probably be going short via puts, but I don't really like it either way. Let's play A5. I played this against Fabiano and I think I beat him, so let's play A5. But if anything, I'd be going short just because I think the run-up is too much. I mean, I feel like fair value is worth somewhere around 400, honestly, but you know, we'll see what earnings hold. We'll see. Also, I don't know, Bitcoin going up, might that have some impact? Bitcoin going up, I mean, okay, let's go here, I guess. I'm trying to think about this logically. Bitcoin being at 37k, will that play into earnings somehow? It could, I guess, but I wonder if that'll make a difference to earnings in one way or another. Okay, we got bishop d3. I'll just trade, go e6, c5. Now let's go c5 and take. Thank you so much to Abdul Ghani for the 20 months. Thank you so much to Abdul Ghani. Appreciate it. Thank you for the resub, my man. Thank you. So he takes, of course I take. I mean, he can check and I go knight d7. I mean, I assume that I'm fine there. Okay, he goes here, which I really don't like, because now I think I've just got a great position. I'm very happy. Oh, he's got a trick. He found a little trick here. I missed this. I should have played knight e7 first. I had a feeling I should have done that, but whatever. Okay, let's go. Still should be okay here if I'm precise. But bishop e3 is a problem. Go here. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment. Okay, I'm gonna play knight h6. He can obviously take if he wants. I got double pawns, but it should be relatively okay, I would say. Yeah, I really should have gone here and just castle. It was a big mistake by me allowing knight b5, this whole knight d6 trick. But I still should be relatively okay. Relatively. I'll pre-move in case he takes. So here, of course, I have to drop back. Takes knight d6, obviously. Oh, maybe I actually could have taken, because after check takes knight e5. Maybe I could have actually traded the bishops there. Maybe. Queen e3, knight g4, queen a3, queen e7. Maybe I could have traded, but whatever. Okay, I'll pre-move again in case he takes. Goes a3. Now I think I should actually castle here, weirdly enough. Yeah, I think I should actually castle here. Even though I've got the double pawns, I can guard the pawns. I can also slide away, play on the open G file as well. Goes rook d1. I mean, queen b6 looks like a pretty obvious move to pressure the horsey horse here. Actually, I have an idea. I just realized maybe I can reroute my bishop to g7. He goes c4, which, okay, c4 feels a little bit dubious to me, but maybe it's playable. It feels a little bit wrong. Go here. Not trivial. Goes a4. Okay, so now I do have d4 maybe somewhere. I mean, I can also go bishop f8 g7. Yeah, I think I'm just going to reroute my bishop to hit the pawn on e5 via g7. I'm going to fianchetto Cheeto my bishop here, and I should be okay. It's not trivial, but I feel like I should be okay. Now I can take, go here, and now the pawn is a very serious target. Yeah, now I should just be better. The pawn is weak. I've got queen c5. I mean, this looks very bad, and my rooks are well placed. This is starting to look very, very peachy for me. Very, very peachy. I think. Maybe not, but I think. Okay, goes rook e1. Now I can go for the stack with rook d5. I can reroute my knight to g6. I can also just go rook d7, rook d8, which looks rook d5 is also good, but rook d5 gives him knight c3. So I think I just go for the double stack. Eventually, I mean, I've got to find a way to go after this pawn, but I mean I should be able to, I would think. He's also very low on time, 30 seconds and ticking. Okay, now I have queen c5. Queen c5 is a move. Queen c5, knight d6, knight e5, knight e5, rook d6, rook e5, queen d6. Here, knight e5, rook d6, knight f7, king f7. Here, rook e5, queen d6. Should be fine. Okay, am I blunt? Wait, knight e5, rook e5. This is what I just takes. Rook d6. I don't think I'm missing it. I don't see it. Am I missing something here? I mean, he is low on time, so it could be a blunder. No, I'm not missing anything because he's too slow, which means he didn't have some tactic planned. He missed knight e5. Okay, so now I should win the game. So I take, and now everything's safe. Now all I need to do is, how do I win the game is the question. I don't want to play rook c8. Rook b5 is actually a very good move. Guess I'll just go b6 to guard the pawn, and maybe rook c8. Oh my god, I missed knight e5. What the heck? I missed knight e5 completely. Now I'm actually making wait, do I have rook d8 to go for the ice skater? I think I do. Yeah, I just have the ice skater here with rook c1. Rook d1's a surprisingly bad move. Surprisingly bad, actually. Okay, now I think I go queen d2. I infiltrate, I ice skater him on the back rank, and he's gonna lose. Let's go here. Yeah, now I need to press him on the clock too. Let's go here. Go here. Yeah, I mean, of course it's possible. Let's just take. I go here, force queens off, and win the game. There we go. There we go. All right, we got the win. 2 out of 2. Tough game, but we got the win. All right, Magnus also on 2 out of 2. Thank you to Crispy for the 34-month resub. Thank you to Luzian with the 8. Thank you to Sunny for the 25. Mighty Molder for the 2. Thank you so much to Mighty Molder for the 420. Would you ever do coaching for subs or anyone for cost content? It's definitely possible, but not at the present time. Thank you to Machisha for the prime. Someone would say you should challenge Kramnik to 3-minute blitz 30 over the board. You know, you never take it. I mean, what's the point though? What's the point? I mean, Kramnik's not doing anything in good faith anymore either. He like I don't feel like anybody should play Kramnik in blitz, because all he's doing is he's using it to compile garbage stats and try to claim that, you know, online chess is completely broken. You know, AJ Whip for the 100 bits. So I mean, like, I would never play Kramnik, period. I just wouldn't play him, period, for that exact reason. Okay, let's see who else is playing. We have Denlaz. Ah, yes, good old Denlaz. Oh no, Dennis Laz lost the game. He's not going to go 11 out of 11 today. Very bad news for Kramnik. All right, let's move on. Let's see, who else do we have who's playing? Let's see, who else is playing? What do we have? Oh, Arton. Mr. Arton, one of the people who actually lost like 10 games in a row to me, is playing. The 29-14 FM, who I played on my incredible 45.5 out of 46 streak. Okay, he wins his game. Yeah, thank you so much to 30 PG for the prime. Thanks for 30 PG. Yeah, so yeah, did I watch the newest Rosen video of you playing each other 14 years ago online? 14 years ago would have been what, 2009? I didn't. I mean, there's so many old Blitz videos, because obviously I've loved playing Blitz for as far back as I can remember, honestly. Magnus is not playing right now. Yeah, thank you so much to Matt Knapp for the prime. Thank you to Matt Knapp, appreciate it. What is the logo printed on your glass? Oh, on my glass, this is from Oktoberfest in Boulder, Colorado. I believe it was 2020. 2020 maybe, or 20, I think it was 2019 actually. Maybe DM Nimbus for the 6 months, appreciate. So we still have a few games going, but yeah. The Rosen video was a 12+2 game on ICC. 12+2 or 2+12? That's way back in the old days. Oktoberfest in Colorado, yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Anyway, okay. So round 3 should be starting in a second. That shirt is boss. Yeah, it's a pretty nice shirt. Actually, they had the shirts were on sale because it's Black Friday time here. Okay, let's just play. Let's play H4. Actually, who played H4? Jurgis Pechax. Was that who played H4? No, let's play Knight H3 in honor of Jurgis Pechax, who played H4 and Knight H3. Let's play Knight H3 this game. I literally don't care. I want to have fun. Life is too short to be serious. Kramnik needs to learn that at some point. Which I would also say, like, when people wonder about my future, like, I don't see myself playing chess in any kind of serious way past the age of 40, specifically because I refuse to go senile like Kramnik and like get angry that I'm not as good as I once was. So when people you know, wonder about my future, like, I might play past 40, but I'm not gonna be playing once I'm washed, because like it's the inevitable decline. Vladimir Kramnik, like a great former world chess champion, great player, and like it also seems pretty clear to me that he can't handle the truth, as Jack Nicholson would say, because at the end of the day, I mean, you're gonna decline. That's just inevitable. Even Magnus is gonna decline. He's not gonna be the best forever, and when you decline, it's like there comes a point where you gotta accept it. You're just not as good as you once were, and that's just life. That's part of getting old. I mean, do you think Roger Federer, when he lost to, who did he lose to? He lost to some scrub in Wimbledon. I think he lost some scrub, and then he lost in 3 sets the next match, was it? Like in 2019 or something. You think Federer was like, you know, he's like really happy with that? Of course he wasn't happy, but you know, time marches on for everybody. Okay, let's go here on Bishop E3. Thank you to Slim G for the 30th. Thank you to Dreeder for the Prime. Thanks so much to Dreeder for the 25-month reset with Prime. Actually, Federer lost to Hurkacz, or Hurkacz, however you pronounce it, the Czech guy, I think. But I think the round before he won in 4 or 5 sets, if I remember correctly. I think it was like 20. Was that 2019, 2020? It's all blur at this point. Okay, let's go Bishop E3 to hit the queen. I will castle, play Knight F4. I think Knight F4 or Knight 2 or A4. A4 actually seems reasonable here. And Knight D2 maybe. Actually, I should have played Knight F4 right away. What am I doing? I made a mistake. I don't want to take, but I think I kind of have to do this. It's kind of ugly. My knight on the rim is not very well placed here. I can go F4 to open the scope, I guess. But this knight is very iffy here. Very, very iffy. And it goes there. I mean, I have F4. I also have G4 maybe. Knight D2 looks right though. This just looks right with like F4 maybe, or Knight E4 maybe. I don't really like, I mean, I really don't like my position here, by the way. It's really not a good position. Knight C4 is a move. I don't particularly like it. It's also not the end of the world. F4 is also a move. G4 is also a move. Knight G5 is, I've got a garbage position in this game. This is really a bad position because I let him go D5. I think I'll go here, Knight E4. Not a good position. Maybe if I get the knight to E4 though, and I hold these knights, maybe it's still okay, maybe, but we'll see. As long as I'm not getting cooked here in one move, if I get the knight to E4, I think I'll be able to unwind it and win the game. See what Bojan does. Has Magnus won yet? No, he has not won yet. Ooh, a 2800 one. 3 out of 3. Nice. Okay, it goes 95, but now I go 94, and now D's knights are okay here, and I've cut off the threats on the file. Whoa, what is that? He just gives me D's bishops. Okay, I see his idea, but I can also just go rook E1. No, wait a second. Not queen C2 because of knight B4. I can trade. I don't like that. Rook E1. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing here. This looks very wrong. This looks fundamentally very strange by my opponent. I mean, he has knight D3, but I mean, I can go F4. I can go knight C5. Can I keep the 2 Bs is the question. I can go bishop A7. Rook A8, rook D1. Maybe not so bad. I can also just go F4 here, I guess. F4 is what Magnus would play, I think. Don't spend too long. Knight c5 is also knight c5. Wait, actually, what is knight c5? What's wrong with knights? Knight c5, knight c3, rook c1. Now let's go for it. I'm trying to keep the two Bs. Okay, I take. If he goes rook b8, I fork him with knight d7. If he pushes, I win the pawn and drop back. And I mean, I'm up a pawn there at the very worst, at the absolute worst. So I think I'm okay here. My instinct is that I should be fine. Not even fine. I think I might just be better here. That's how good I think my position is. So I'm going to be able to open up the scope, create the connector, and I have this great op. And he's spending a lot of time. I think I'm going to win this game. I mean, if he sacks, I take over rook c1, check king f1, and then rook c8, rook c2 is just winning. I guess I'll I mean, he's not going to take, so it's a safe pre move. Yeah, he's spending too long here. I think I'm gonna win the game. I think I'm gonna win. This knight forks. Yeah, now I just won the game. Very strange. Okay, let's just take, I guess. I could play f4 first, maybe to be. Let's throw in the little wrinkle with f4 to complicate the situation. I could just take, but I think f4. Huh? What? I'm still gonna win a rook. Let's just wait. Okay, let's just take. Yeah, just go rook a8. What is this? Very strange. Okay, we got the win. 3 out of 3. I think it's Sobasu for the 15 months. 3 out of 3. Let's keep on moving forward. All good so far. All very, very good. Thank you, Sam ETV, for the 27. Yeah, all good. Okay, 3 out of 3. Let's see. Is Cagnus still playing? Cagnus is not playing. He won, I assume. There, yeah, he won, of course. Okay, we have Gandivam, which of course is Arjun Erigaisi, who probably is. I thought he was winning, but apparently computer says zeros. Wow. I mean, a6 is wow. He finds a6. Wow, a6 is a great move to go a7. Like knight c2. Oh, knight c2. There's h3. There's h3 though. And knight e3 back. Rook e1. I mean, Arjun is probably winning here objectively, but it's very hard to prove. I mean, I think he'll win just because of the difficulty of the position. Yeah, probably queen c3 back. Queen b. Oh, he's trying to go rook b1 and mate him. Trying to go rook b1 and mate. He's trying to go here. Dangerous times for both players. What? Oh, you block. Wow. Crazy position. Okay, we get d4 here, knight c2, probably d3, knight e3 back. Okay, apparently Arjun's messed this up. Rook a1. Rook a1's incoming soon. Okay, I think Arjun's gonna lose. There's c6 now, and then rook a4. The rook a5 was winning there. Yeah, Arjun's actually in real trouble here. Okay, now it's gonna be a draw, I guess. Yeah, this will be a draw. Just rook b4, rook b8. Just trade the rooks. Rook b8. Rook b4. Yeah, this will be a draw pretty soon. Rook b8. Oh, wait. Arjun's going to try to win now. You could queen, I guess. You got to move. Trade. Check. Go. Bishop b4. Takes. Rook b8. Oh no, Arjun's gonna lose now. Queen and check. Queen d2. Or this rook d8. You can even just sack the queen. d5. Wow. Things are a bit erratic. They do indolent. They do reads the RHQ. So, all right, 3 out of 3. Let's keep going. Yeah. Oh, did I say interesting again? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. Plus 24. Yeah. Huge win. Huge win there for White. I don't know how many people have had 11 out of 11. It's still very low. It's a very low number. Yeah. 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 It's like you say it's interesting, right? Yeah, I think there's the bras. Yeah, that's gonna become one of the new phrases, right? That's gonna become one of our new phrases. Like every game, it was a very interesting game. Yeah. Okay, we're 4 out of 4. Interesting 3,900 performance. Yeah. If I win my 4th game or Magnus wins, it's gonna be like, I mean, these top 2 guys, they have a 3,900 performance for 4 rounds. Very interesting. Okay, let's see what's happening. Okay, Le Quang is drawing his game. Very interesting. He's playing at 2,800. Probably just rook c1, rook d1, rook f5. Okay, now rook c2. Okay, game's a draw. 2,800 draws at 3066. Very interesting. Okay, next round should be starting round number 4. So, okay, here we go. Round number 4, we're playing CKG chess. I mean, let's go with a5. Why not? Let's have our fun. Yeah. The word interesting was never this interesting before. True. Now, when I tried to play my a6 against, I think it was Maxime, I got my you-know-what handed to me in the Speed Chess Championship. So, knight c3. Okay, so how do I justify a5 is a big question. I could just take and go knight f6. I mean, the pawn at a5, if anything, I think the pawn at a5 actually makes a lot of sense here, because there's a4, there's b5, castle and queen side. So I think here a5 is actually, I can justify it with my opening approach. I think it's actually very justified here, but I don't know for sure. Now the question is, do I take with a G or E pawn? Also a big question mark. My instinct is always to take with a G pawn, especially in online blitz, but on the other hand, I have problems castling a queen side, so I think I'm gonna take with the E pawn, because like bishop c4 runs into b5 now, bishop b3 a4. So now I've already justified this a5 pawn push on move 1, and this is why you should play e4 a5, because at some point you know you're pushing p, and as we learned from Alpha Zero, if you push p down the queen side, you're always in great shape to win. So let's just go here. I think I actually have a pretty decent position. Okay, I mean, like he can try to castle queen side, but again, I think everything I've done here is very, very justified. I'll go a4, maybe go a3. I'm gonna go b5 here. Bishop g4 is still looming. I mean, basically, I'm assuming he can't actually castle queen side. That's what that's how I'm justifying this. Goes h3. I really don't like what he's doing. I think I've got a very, very nice position pretty soon. I'm gonna get a wooden shield with bishop d5, knight d7, knight b6. I mean, this is looking very, very peachy for me. Very, very good stuff. So like he really wants to go this way, but because I played a5 on move 1 to prevent him from castling queen side, now I really think my position is pretty respectable. I'll just go here, knight f5, bishop f8, of course. I mean, he is trying to attack me on the king side. That much is clear. So I assume he's actually going to castle this way at some point. I don't know when, but I think he's going for it. So let's go here. I'm gonna go knight b6 and knight c4. Like, this just doesn't look right to me, but maybe he knows more about chess than I do. Because if he goes this way, I mean, with this pawn structure, the pawn push, knight b6, knight c4, I mean, it looks very wrong, but he's also pushed on the king side, so he can't really castle this way easily. Now I could go g6, but I don't like it. I'm just gonna go here and play for knight c4. Just keep this very, very simple here, because his attack doesn't look quick enough on the king side. It really doesn't. If I get queen d5, queen a2, I should just be winning. No, I've got a great position here. He's gone insane, much like Kramnik. He's pushing his pawns on the king side, destroyed any chance to castle this way, and he goes this way, he's gonna get mated. Whoa. Wait a second. Okay, so I know that I have to be, maybe winning's too strong, but I have to be better here. If I go here, wait, I takes, he just, no, I can't. This must be right. I got to go for the mate. c3, queen a2 here, queen a1. Yeah, it's just horrible. Although he could try to go here. I was thinking he'd go there and line up a battery maybe, but he goes queen c3, which also looks fairly nutso. Wait, queen a2, queen c6. I mean, I also have b4 here, but I'm gonna play this mostly on intuition that queen a2 must be the right move. That I mean, I must have some way to crash through here. If I don't, so be it. But it's really, really hard to believe. There's no way for me to break through and win this game. Really, really hard to believe. Yeah, really hard, because king d2 runs into knight d5, and then he's no longer able to guard the pawn on b2. No, this looks horrible. Looks horrible. I mean, this king d2, knight d5. Okay, so he goes all in with queen c6, which is what I expected. I mean, I have knight c4 takes, which frankly, why shouldn't this be good? If he doesn't take, he's getting made. So he has to. I could no, but I'm not threatening, so I'll just take. Again, I'm not really sure how he's guarding these two pawns here. How's he guarding the two pawns, actually? How is he guarding here? I don't think he is. Yeah, he goes g5, which is a logical move. But wait, maybe I can hit him with bishop b3 now. Wait. Rook c8, queen g2. I also have bishop. I mean, let's just go here. I have bishop d5. I mean, there's something bad is happening here. I know that something bad is happening. Bishop d5. Go here to hit the queen. Classic wooden shield, of course. I mean, this is a disaster. Like everything is hanging. Let's go check, take on b2. Yeah, I mean this must be let's check. Let's sack the rook. Yeah, let's sack the rook. And I mean, it's just a disaster. The whole house is collapsing. Magnus 4 out of 4. 3,900 performance rating. Too interesting for me. Okay, we got the win. 4 out of 4 as well. So both of us on 4 out of 4. Pretty good stuff. Thank you so much to Spied RPM for the 10, Mobihi for the 2, Raymond for the sub, and Destroy ABD for the tier 1. Textbook Caro-Kann game. Another win with A5. Interesting. Yes, A5 H4. Okay, so we are going to be on our first break. So let's take a look at some of the other games. What do we have? Daniil Dubov playing here, by the way. He's also on 3 out of 3, trying to go for 4 out of 4. Amazing attack. I mean, I think it was pretty straightforward. When am I going to kick? Today is Tuesday. On Tuesdays we always stay on Twitch. So Tuesday streams are on Twitch. We'll be on kick tomorrow on Wednesday, but today we're on Twitch. Yeah. Okay, Dubov's gonna win here. He's gonna move to 4 out of 4 as well. Let's see what else we have. Raonic Sadwani is white in this position, so he should be winning. To stack, crush on the F file here. Even though he's got a bad bishop, he's crushing, I assume. So Master Chef tomorrow. Yes. Why is Dubov playing at 2800? I played at 2800, but these are online ratings. Let's see. Matthew G draws his game. What else do we have? Bornik is playing cis. Bornik wins his game. I think Bornik also on 4 out of 4 if I'm not mistaken. So pretty stacked field so far. Pretty good stuff. Thank you to Vukarma for the 2 months. Thank you so much. Oh my god, it's Viterra for the 2. So all right, a lot of people on 4, including myself, Magnus Carlsen, Dmitry Andreikin, of course, Bornik, of course. All the people that Kramnik doesn't like are on 4 out of 4. Literally all the people. Like, hasn't Kramnik been I feel like Kramnik said something about Andreikin and Bornik as well. So of course they're on 4, I'm on 4, everybody's on 4. The whole party of people are on 4 except for Jospim, who's not here right now. So yeah, if Jospim was on 4 out of 4, yes, it would be very sad for Kramnik. But anyway, yeah, so okay, I'm on 4, Magnus on 4. Round 5 should be starting. Actually, we're on the break, I think. So let's see how many games are still going. I'm gonna take a short break in a second. It's almost like you guys are good chess players. Yeah. Okay, Ilo Yanov is playing Nihal Sarin. Should be a draw. Just bishop f3. Yeah, just takes. Yeah. Thank you to Osman thus wine for the 7 months. Appreciate it. What is the short version of this drama? The short version is that Kramnik has just lost his mind. That's the short version. He's completely lost. He's lost the plot. He doesn't know what he's doing. That's the bottom line. Thank you so much to Quixote for the 15 months. So what did Kramnik do specifically? No, but you know, the great thing is that Kramnik doesn't like me. The fact is, Kramnik, like, I've always had a very good rapport with him. I mean, I was always on very, very good terms with Kramnik, so it's very weird what he's doing. Very, very weird. But let's see, still a few games going. No, I would say out of all the top players, honestly, out of all the top players that I played against, probably I enjoyed my games against him the most. We played a lot of very exciting games in like the Petrov, in the Petrov, also like in the King's Indian. We played some great games. So I mean, it's very sad to see. Very, very sad to see. King G3, Rook H8, draw. King H2, of course. This is a draw, but let's see if White can actually draw this game. Rook A3. Yeah. Thank you to Ali WWW for the 26-month resub. Thanks so much to Ali. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. So, yeah. So, all right. Anywho. Okay, do we have a draw? Oh wait, White has somehow, wait, how did White mess this up? What the heck? How did White mess this up? I wasn't even paying attention. Somehow in the process, White lost the game. They need a New Jersey for the Prime. There's so much New Jersey. Hope all's well. Hope you had a good stream the other day. I assume it's you were streaming on Kick the other day, so hope you're doing well, New Jersey. Thank you so much to Super Stout for the 40-month resub. Thank you so much to Super Stout. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So in the meantime, let's see what we have. What do we have? Still a lot of, wait, are there still this many games going? Let me wait for it to refresh. Still, wow, let me refresh this page. Let me see, do we still have games? No, all the games are done. All right, you guys, I'm taking a short break, go run to the restroom, and we'll be right back in 1 second. Oh. Just great. I didn't trip on a skateboard. I just knocked my whole jug of water all over the floor. At least I didn't break my mug because it's glass, but yeah, I have a ton of water all over the floor now. Thank you so much to Bobby Dings for the 5 months. No, I'm good. At least I didn't break the mug, but as you can see, the mug is kind of missing some water. No, I spilled on the floor, not on my computer, thankfully. I actually did that. Like one time I had a laptop and I spilled it all over the floor. I did. Hikaru should stop using headphones during online tournaments. It's allowed, first of all. Secondly, I beat Magnus last year in the Speed Chess Championship without headphones, so I really don't want it. I don't want to hear it, okay? I mean, I know you're probably trying to be funny, but I just don't want to hear it. Thanks so much to Mendiad for the 5 gifteds. Yeah. It's just tap water, yeah, so it's fine. Yeah. At least the mug, I was able to stop the mug. If the mug had fallen and I had shattered this, it would have been a real mess, but I didn't shatter the mug, so it's all good. So, yeah, it's all good. Um, 4 out of 4 without name brand water. Interesting. Yes. Yeah. All right. Anyway, okay, so let's get going with round number 5. Should be starting in a few minutes. Is Vlad just salted that he isn't in it anymore? I don't really know what he's doing. If you want my personal opinion, this is just my opinion. I have this feeling that Kramnik, he was involved with a project with DeepMind, which is a sort of a, they're owned by Google, but they were focused on, like, there was AlphaGo, there was AlphaZero for the games of Go and chess. And I think Kramnik was involved with DeepMind for, like, they did a paper, I think, on, like, variants of chess, evaluations, things like this. And I think that after Kramnik did that, he somehow thought that he was some kind of mathematical genius and wizard, just because he was involved with that project and around actual geniuses in the field of math and statistics. And somehow he thought that that made him some kind of expert or some kind of genius just by virtue of the fact that he was around those people. So that's my general takeaway. I think that's a large part of it, is that he was involved with, like, this project that DeepMind did, where they looked at, like, variants. I think they looked at, like, starting positions, evaluations, and all this other stuff. And by virtue of being around those people and them wanting him to be involved in the project, I think somehow he thought that made him some kind of genius. Bro thought he was the main guy. That's just my opinion. I don't know that, but that's my opinion. So thank you so much to Antoine for the Prime. Appreciate it. So who knows? Kramnik still didn't change his profile. I mean, Kramnik can say what he wants to say. It's a free world, as we like to say. So whatever. Thank you so much to Beanox for the 13 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to Beanox. Hikaru, your expected win percentage against the opposition is even higher when you look at your FIDE blitz rating, by the way. Oh, so if you look at the blitz ratings, my performance is even higher. Okay, again, it's total nonsense. It's complete garbage. I mean, I just don't know what I just don't know what Kramnik's thinking, honestly. I think he's literally, I think his idea is he tries to, like, give all these random stats, tries to, like, basically have plausible deniability, pretend that he's not saying what he's saying, and then at the end of the day he's gonna be like, see, you have all these weird stats, they can't all be true, so obviously you can't patrol cheating, and that's why we can't have online chess. That's my general view. But at the end of the day, I mean, I think it's very disappointing because Kramnik is no expert. He's no genius. So all right, 4 out of 4. Next game should be starting pretty soon. So take it as a comment. I mean, I pretty much don't particularly care. Oh wow, I'm getting R-Tune. Serious player. Let's play H4 here. Let's go H4. I'm gonna play H4 here. Let's have some more fun, right? I think it's QT. Yeah, this is a H6. Okay, how do I punish H4, H6? So he wants to go E6 and knight F6 here. How do I punish this? I mean, G4 is ridiculous. D4 maybe? No, D4 is wrong. How do I justify? I'm gonna try to argue that somehow I can play some kind of E4. How do I justify this? There's got to be some way. If I play a Petrov with, okay, whatever, just move, stop wasting time. Maybe I play a Gucci piano. Maybe I play a Spanish. Maybe I play a Ponziani. How do I justify this? Maybe I play a Belgrade. No, that's no good. No, I think I'm gonna play a Gucci piano, and I'm just gonna play some kind of like queenside castles and argue that he can't castle. Yeah, I'm gonna play something like this, and I'm probably gonna try to argue that he can't castle kingside. Let's go here. It's the only way that I think I can justify this structure with H4, H6. Goes there. I could trade and go bishop B5 to give him the legendary tower of power. Yeah, let's go for it. Maybe not great. I don't know. Maybe great, maybe not great. We'll see. I mean, he's gonna end up with a triple stack, I think. Okay, logical. Actually, very logical move they just played. Because I can't kick this bishop. Could go knight D. Actually, wait. Knight D5, knight F4. Okay, let's go for this. I want to go knight E3 to kick this bishop. This bishop is a big problem. I could go H3 and kick the bishop, I'd be fine, but he does that. Of course I take. Of course I go here, kick the bishop. And now, I mean, I feel like I should be doing great. I think I'm actually on my way to winning with H4 once again. He's got these very, very bad triple stacked pawns, or the tower power as we call them in colloquial modern day chess terminology. Queen C8. Okay, so if I take, he has Queen G2. Oh, well, that wrong order. Wait a second. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. What was that? Wake up. Could go rook g1, but I don't like rook g1. I could also just take. I could also go g3 maybe. I kind of like g3, just a simple move, because now I want to take and take. Knight can't go here. If rook e8, I mean, I just trade and go like knight d2, knight c4. And now I've got the chain of 3. The knight can't hop. Looks very good. I nearly just pulled a Magnus Carlsen. Magnus, in many cases, he's like calculated a line and then he plays the wrong sequence. Oh, he's got this, which I missed. This was a mistake by me. Kind of. It's not a huge mistake. I mean, I can go here knight d2, I guess. I should have played knight d2 first, probably. Also, I have knight h2, maybe. Of course, I take. Go here, guard the pawn. I think he just made a big mistake. He just gave me a free pawn. I mean, the pawn was weak on c5, but I still think it was a free pawn. So if I just gf4, ef4, knight f3, I don't know. It looks fine to me. There's also f3, knight f1 maybe, but I'm a little bit worried about my king here that I haven't castled it. And this guy is a big tactical maniac. Wow. Okay, now I should just be better after f3. Okay. Castle? What is he doing? What is he doing? He's just down a pawn for nothing. What is he doing? Okay, so I have h5, which is a move, but then he can reroute the horse to g5, so I don't like it. So let's just go here. Probably I'm gonna play like b3 somewhere. If I can get this knight to a better square. I don't like b3. I think I'm gonna go here to hit the pawn. Again, maybe not a maybe I should have just gone knight f1, knight e3. I think I've made a little bit of a mess out of this. We'll go queen a3. I am up a pawn here, but it doesn't mean I'm winning. Oh, whatever. Let's go back. Let's come up with a better move. I want to go. I'm thinking too long here. There's h5. No, I think h5 is actually a good move here, because knight h7, I have rook g6, I think, to hit the pawn. I mean, he's getting knight g5, but the rook and the pawn look pretty good. As long as I can create some lift for the king, I think I should be fine here. Yeah, I expected that. If I take, he's gonna go what, knight e6 or something. Let's go here and king b2 maybe. I think that was a slight mistake by me, but maybe I can just hide the king now. I also had rook c6 there maybe, but if I can just start pushing the p up to queen side, I assume I can win this game. I can go rook g1 here to guard the rooks. Just go, wait, rook g2 is not the move. Actually, it is a move. I could also go here maybe to hit the pawn. Got to be careful. The time situation is a little bit dangerous. Go here, I guess. Okay, I kind of want to sack. I think I'm just gonna sack and go for this. I mean, this should be good for me. And it's got that. I just knight f1 maybe. No, knight f1's bad. Why do this? Gotta move. Wait, why did I play that? Was a bad move. Go here. I'm trying to get my knight to f5. Very messy. Back to that. I'm gonna go here, I guess. Oh no, did I just blunder? What the heck? Oh, move. Oh my god. The heck. Should win this game. Yes, we got him. Big win. Yikes. Thank you, David Daniil, for the 3 months. Thank you, Asian Turkey, for the 4. Thank you, Drazzer. Thank you, Wesley. I really butchered that badly. I was losing. What did I do wrong in this game? I was definitely better around here. C5. Wow. Yeah, that was bad. I almost flagged that. I know. Yeah. Unnecessarily close. It happens. That's life, you guys. Did Cagnus win? Magnus also won. Thank you to Spicy Pin Pepper for the 12-month resub. Thank you to Scotty Miz for the 28 months as well. Thank you so much to Scotty Miz. That was stressful, yeah. Good stuff. Why am I not playing in StarCraft? Oh, sorry, SC. You mean Sinkfield Cup, not StarCraft. Why do I think SC is StarCraft? The reason I'm not playing in the Sinkfield Cup is quite simple, you guys. I'm already qualified for the Candidates Tournament, which was really the only goal that I had when I approached classical chess this year. Secondarily, I took a month away from my regular job as a streamer to go and play a couple of tournaments. Very stressful. And so why would I play more chess if I already achieved the goal? And I got to get back to my real job at the end of the day. So, okay. Why aren't you playing StarCraft? I mean, I never really got big into SC2. I mean, SC I played, but SC2 I didn't play much. Cope on top is interesting. Yeah. So, all right. I think I'm better. I think I'm actually these days, I think I'm better at Fortnite than I am at StarCraft. I really have not touched StarCraft in so long. Maybe I'm a Pawn Daddy for the 16 months. So, all right, 5 out of 5. Magnus, Red Nova, which I think is who's that? That's an American, right? That's A Wonder Liang. So yeah, on Dragon, 5 out of 5, as usual. Okay, here we go. We got Rounix at 1. Let's play H4 again. Why not? Let's have fun. H4 seems to be the best. Seems to be best by test. Okay, it goes E5. So how do I justify it? I think there was a Magus video from the Norway training camp with Peter Heine Nielsen where I think that's E5. You justify it with some kind of like, I think you justify it with C4. You try to play some hook. I don't remember what they said in the video exactly, but I recall there was a video with Magus and Peter Heine where I think the justification was H4, E5. I think I misplayed it though by going C4. I think this was wrong. Take. Let's go here. He could take, but then I get F4 and I get the 2 B's again. Goes for it. I mean, I kind of like F4. I also like Bishop G2 here. Just simple chess. Okay, now, I mean... Wait, what is he doing, actually? No, I mean, this is very scary. Brownick blundered here. I mean, I can obviously take F4. I can also castle, I guess. Bishop takes knight D7. Queen E4, Bishop E7, Queen F4, knight C5, castles, knight D3. 7. Okay, I'm thinking too long here. I'm trying to figure out if I can take. I mean, I can. What? Knight D7, Queen E4, Bishop, Queen F4, knight C5, cast. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go check and take, I think. Oh, he's got Queen E7, which I kind of missed at. I missed Queen E7. I mean, I guess I'm up a pawn, but it's not much of a pawn at that. Yeah, could go D3, but I think I have to try and justify this. If I don't try to justify the extra pawn here, then what am I even playing for? Maybe I can justify it. Wait, no, not really. Yeah, he's got knight e6. King f3 is no good. I do have knight c3 or bishop e3. They're both playable. I think knight c3 is just better though, fundamentally, because if I go here he can just take. If he tries to take with the bishop, so I go bishop e3, of course. And now we're in a classic Magnus Carlsen endgame. So this is, it's like the song I want to be like Magnus, right? I wish I could be like Mike or something. Isn't that a song? Yeah, I feel like that's the song. I wish I could be like Mike. So in this case, I wish I could be like Magnus. I have knight a4. I've got knight e4. I have b3, and then I'm gonna go knight a4. I could have gone b3 first, but I'm just gonna try to play a very like technical game. I also have h5 somewhere too, maybe. I don't know if I want to play it or not, but I do have it. Logical. There's knight b6. Actually, let's go check a knight c4, maybe something like this. Now there's knight e5 and knight c6 too. Actually, it's a little bit tricky. Brownick might have made a slight mistake here. It's not like it's losing or anything, but it's a little bit dubious, I think. Knight f4. Okay, but this is what I want. I think this is what I want, actually. I think I want this. So if I take and play like, I think this is what I want with like rook c3 and king f3. I've also got rook b3. I mean, it's not like this is winning or anything. Obviously, it's not. Who's there? Wait a second. Before knight a5, knight c6, g4, I think. I feel like I should have some. I really don't want to trade. I can trade and make a draw, but I don't want to make a draw. If I go check and rook e1, bishop d4, rook c1, bishop d4. Check and rook a3, maybe. King b7. I'm thinking too long again. Now I'm going into this like mistake zone. I mean, takes is just a draw. But you know what? Let's go for it. This is normally not what I would do, by the way, but I'm gonna go for it. Let's go here and rook c4. Normally this is not how I'd play this position, but I basically, I'm going to try to win this game, essentially. It's a little bit risky for sure. Yeah, I mean, he can just do this and... Yeah, I just got to make the draw. I'm probably much worse here too, right? Yeah, it's minus 0.8. Well, h4 didn't work out very well. I thought I was okay. Go back. I thought I was okay here. No, I was never. Oh, I should have gone d4. Oh, I suck at chess. Just d4. I missed d4. Oh well. Thinking to overmind for the 11 falling deep. Thinking XLR. I think when I missed it, I never had a chance. So, right, d3. And I could have traded. Yeah, I never had a chance to win. Yeah, I should have played d4. Oh well, let's watch Magnus's game. Okay, Magnus is playing Min Lei. Okay, Magnus is white here, so he should be winning. Yeah. Against Magnus, they said c4. Yeah, I realized as soon as I allowed d5 that I should have played h4, e5, c4. Magnus is white here, not black. Magnus is white. You also had one d4, but you missed it. Yes, I missed one d4. I know. Just knight f6, obviously. This is not rocket science. Yeah. Yes, I mean, oh, is Magnus playing f3 too? Is Magnus also in the zone? Yeah, Magnus is also in the zone of like really out to make fun of Kramnik here. Yeah, he's in that mode too. Yeah. I have been Magnus before. Yes, he is white. Right, thank you. No, I mean, I feel like this is on purpose. So I feel like Magnus is also doing this very much on purpose to sort of make fun of Kramnik. So, all right. We have Dubov versus Red Nova, another big game. Okay, Scooby Doo wins. Let's see what else. What are the standings? So, not great, but not horrible on Drake and on 6 out of 6 again. Another new shirt. This is a new shirt. Yeah, because basically there's a thing called Black Friday in the United States of America. thing called Black Friday, and they have big sales. Why has Dubov not been playing over the board? Dubov's rating is not high enough to get invitations, first of all, and secondly, he's Russian, so it's very hard to travel. So both of those, I think, are the two biggest reasons. Yeah, I mean, those two reasons are the single biggest. That's why you get that's why Dubov's not playing. I think Dubov was supposed to play in the Grand Swiss. -5 for a draw against 3070 is brutal. Welcome to my sad world. But yeah, what I was trying to say is that what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. -5. Oh yeah, Dubov. Yeah, is Dubov even 2700 anymore? I mean, like, the problem is he was supposed to play in the Grand Swiss, but he couldn't get a visa. I think the UK doesn't like Russians, so he couldn't get a visa. Yeah, he's 2710, but like, he can't get visas because he's Russian. He also isn't like the top Russian player, so it's just very tough. Yeah, it's very hard. And I mean, even 2710, that's number 32 in the world. Yeah, the war really screwed the whole country. Oh, I mean, for the chess players especially. I mean, as many as can have gotten out of Russia, but still, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, it's tough. Very tough. Yeah. If I get to 1500, that's good enough. Ha ha ha. Yeah. So, all right, round number 7 coming up in a second. Let's see how Bortnik is doing. Bortnik is going to lose here. Kramnik probably happy that Bortnik's losing this game. Okay, what else do we have? Queen h5. You can't ever take. Oh, this is some kind of weird draw. You can just keep checking or check on h3. It's some kind of weird yo-yo. It's a classic. Queen bishop f4, and yeah, black's gonna win this game. Yeah, black has checkmates. Bishop g3 and queen b1 is mate, or queen g2 also. Yeah, mate, or queen g2, both work. Wow. I mean, my general read of the Kramnik stats, he's basically, the stats are weird. He's saying the stats are weird, and the people who I think are at the top of his list are on Draken, Jospim, and Bortnik. That's my general takeaway from it. So I could be wrong on that, obviously, but I mean, all he's doing is spouting his tactics and saying, you know, or not tactics, these statistics, and saying interesting. I mean, he should come out and say what he really thinks. So, all right, we have El Clasico, rook versus rook, of course. El Clasico. Yeah, El Clasico ends in a draw, not surprisingly. So round 7 should be starting. Here we go.